it's Mrs. Harlow. I'm getting ready to show you 5 different ways that you can tie your shoe. If you already know how to tie, don't worry, but you might want to check it out anyways because there's one way in there that is super smoking fast. So maybe you can learn that one instead. Don't get stressed out over this. It's not a big deal. Just keep practicing. And then there's also some prizes at the end. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learn how to tie if you don't know how.
Okay, I'm going to show you a couple different methods that you can use to tie your shoe. In my opinion, this is the easiest one. So what we're going to do first is if you have those little holes in the sides of your shoes, you're just going to make 2 little bunny ears just like that. And then you're going to make them cross. So you're going to make an X. See how that makes a little X? You're going to fold the ear over, pull it tight, and you're going to fold those bunny ears over one more time and make another X. You see the X? You're going to pull it through that hole and then pull. Now what's cool about this is that makes a double knot. You can leave those in the hole if you want, if you don't like them to drag, or you can just take the little knots out and then there you have a double knot. You're good to go. Okay, here's another method. So you're gonna make another X. So I lay them out on top of my shoe and I make an X. Okay, and I can even pinch the X together, and I'm gonna fold it over through the hole and pull. I'm gonna do the exact same thing again, so make another X. So one on the bottom's got to fold through that hole and then pull them tight. Now this second knot, make sure you don't pull it too tight or you won't be able to squeeze them through. So all you're going to do now is just take the ends and barely squeeze it through. You see how the little blue part is still hanging out? So that's one bunny ear. You're going to take the other end and stick it through the knot. Not all the way through, but just a little bit, so then you've got your loop. Now that's not in a double knot. What I can do to make that a double knot is make that X again, make the bunny ears turn into an X. Whichever one's on top, or I'm sorry, on the bottom, pulls through the hole, wrap it around there and pull. That's your double knot. Here's another method. This is with 2 bunny ears. So I make the X, whichever one's on the bottom, I'm just going to flip it over that shoelace, push it through the hole, and pull. I make 1 bunny ear, and then I'm going to make another bunny ear. Now I think that this way is kind of hard, but a lot of kids can get it this way too. So we talked a lot about making that X, so you're going to cross those 2 bunny ears so that it makes an X. You see how it makes the X there? You're going to take that little ear and wrap it around the hole and pull. And then you've got it. Just make sure when you're doing the pull that you just don't pull really, really hard, because then you have to start over. So that's another method. Okay, so here is the way that I tie my shoe. In my opinion, this is the fastest way for me. Again, I make the X, pull. Now I do a bunny ear, and then I wrap it around, and then there always makes a little hole right there. I just shove it through a little bit, and then I grab that bunny ear, and pull it tight. There you have it. This next tie is for the advanced. This is for someone who wants a little bit of a challenge, but once you have it, it is super smoking fast. So this is actually my daughter, Maisie. And she is going to show you how to do it. Bless you. And she's going to show you how to do it, so pay really close attention. Go slow, Maisie. She'll make the basic X first. Now watch this. Yeah. Okay, now do it fast so they can see how fast you can go. She's crazy.
Hey guys, this is Ryan Berryman, head baseball coach at Western. There are a lot of skills that you have to master to be a good baseball player. First, you have to learn how to hit. Second, you have to learn how to field the ball. Also, you got to be a good thrower, and you also need to run the bases really well. But probably the most important skill that you have to learn you have to learn to tie your shoes.
I'm Jeff Scott. I go to Bowling Green State University. I play baseball, and it's important to tie your shoes so you don't fall over when you're running.
Okay, girls, everybody's moving.
Oh my gosh, did you just see her fall on her face? I bet her nose is as swollen as mine.
I'm Sasha Burkett, head volleyball coach at Western. There are a lot of skills that you need to master to be a good volleyball player. First, you need to know how to pass, you need to be able to set, and you need to be able to hit. But most importantly, you need to know how to tie your shoes.
I'm Kyle Stage. I'm Western's girls varsity basketball coach. If you can shoot and dribble and score, but you can't tie your shoes, you can't play for me. So learn how to tie your shoes.
Hi, my name is Evan Morden. I was a Western Panther, and I played baseball for the Purdue Boilermakers. It was very important for me to tie my shoes to start out my day, and especially for practice. So I suggest you guys tie your shoes as well. Go Panthers!
Hi, my name is Erica Bueller. I graduated from Western High School and I played softball at Purdue University. Tying your shoes is really important so you can walk around campus and say that you beat IU. Boiler up!
Hi boys and girls, this is Bernie John, head coach here in Fuel, reminding you to keep tying your shoes, and you can also tie your skates.
Alright, hi, I'm Lexi. I went to Western and I had Mrs. Harlow as a gym teacher. She's going to teach you guys how to all tie your shoes. It's really important to do that in softball every day. I tie my cleats. I play at St. Francis in Fort Wayne, softball, and I pitch.
Well, good job, now pull it down. Good job, now do it again. X marks the spot.
Did it? Did I?
Yeah, do it down here. Remember on the toes. Make the X on the toes. There you go. See it now? You got to spread out the X so you can see it better.
Hey, Maisie, yell a little bit less.
I should have kicked it.
Good job. Pull it down. Now, don't remember. Oh, that's good. That's good. If you pull it too hard, then you don't have any space to put the little ends in.
Good job!
Make the bunny ear. Good job. Nope, leave that one alone now. Now do the other side.
This side?
Yep, it doesn't matter which side. It just has to go underneath the knot. Perfect. Okay, now Millie, how old are you? 3 years old, and you just learn how to tie a shoe?
Yeah, I'm going to learn how to tie my shoe.
All right, good job.
Hi guys, my name is Scott. I'm friends with your teacher, the awesome Mrs. Harlow. She said you guys are working on tying your shoes, so I'm here to tell you that's great. For me, tying my shoes was an amazing accomplishment. As you can tell, I was born with one arm, so that made it a little more difficult for me, but I was determined to make it work. So right now, I'm going to show you guys that if I can do it, you can do it. Let's learn how to tie our shoes with one hand. Ready? Here we go. First thing, make them nice and tight. Right? Now, right over left or left over right, doesn't matter to me. Come on under. Here's the secret to the one-handed shoe tie. 2 feet. Cinch that baby tight. Take your middle finger, hold it down, make your loop, squeeze it. Take the other one with your thumb and finger, take it around, right? Back up through. Nice and tight. If it's too loose, all you got to do is grab those big loops and squeeze that knot. You've got a tied shoe. Hope you guys get your shoes tied real soon. Thanks for letting me share with you. See ya.
Hey kids, it's Matt Davis from Graphics Lab and Throttle Jockey. I've grown up my whole life doing extreme sports, and I'm here to tell you that you must always tie your shoes really well, because you don't want your shoes coming untied when you're doing extreme sports. It could cause you to crash. So be safe, tie your shoes.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Moray, the principal at Western Primary. I'm going to show you how I tie my shoe. Just like that.
Good job, Mr. McCracken. Okay.
Hey, it's Officer Klein. I need to make sure my shoes are tied because it's important for me to keep up with my canine partner, Storm.
Okay, go.
All policemen tie their shoes.
Go.
Good?
Yep.
All right, Coach Laird. I coach travel baseball at the Indiana Bulls, and I'm a strength and conditioning coach. One thing that I make mandatory is kids take care of themselves, making sure parents aren't getting them drinks during the game. Most importantly, I want kids to be treated as adults. I want to be able to take care of themselves. But little things like, hey, I'm going to get my drinks before the game. I want to make sure I'm responsible. Make sure I'm doing things like, hey, I'm going to make my own breakfast. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm also going to communicate with eye contact and look up every single time I'm talking to an adult. Little things like that go a long way. That's how you get recruited at the next level. That's how you make a name for yourself, and that's how you show good character. Coach Laird.
And I almost forgot the most important part. Make sure you tie your shoes first thing in the morning.
Okay, that's a roundhouse kick for you guys. I've been asked by Trish to show you guys how karate people tie their obies, their belts. So I'm going to take my belt off and show you real quick how we tie it. We get the center of the ends, and then for students that are collared belt ranks up to brown belt, they're going to loop it around their waist, and then the left side's going to go over the top and loop over both belts, and then that side that came over will go over the top of the other belt loop, and we tie that, and that's normally how the karate students do it. That's Q ranks. Black belt.
Hey kids, my name is Jimbo. You might know me as your UPS driver at Western Primary. I was also in the movie Hoosiers. I was Terhune number 5. You know, when I was in the movie Hoosiers, I had to wear tennis shoes, and they had to be tied up. Because if they weren't tied up, I might trip and fall on them, or I might trip and fall into somebody else. Somebody could have got hurt if I didn't have my shoes tied. Little Beastie Boys action right there, yeah. So, kids, make sure you know how to tie your shoes, because you know what? You don't want to have Mrs. Harlow mad because your shoes aren't tied. All right, have a good one, and get those shoes tied.
Hi there, I'm Ben Rutz from Kokomo's Z92.5, and this is how I tie my shoes. Pull it tight, loop it around, and through. Easy peasy.
Hi, I'm Rob Root from Z92.5, and this is how I tie my shoes.
Hi, I'm Jessica Green from Z92.5, and this is how I tie my shoes. One knot, a loop, swirl it around, pull it through, and pull tight. Double knot, just in case.
Hi, I'm Erin Fletcher from Z92.5, and this is how I tie my shoes. Yay!
Hey, I'm Stevie Riggs from Rock 98.5. This is how I tie my shoes.
Don't be the kid that doesn't know how to tie their shoes. Ready, set, go.
So who is your favorite? the baseball coach, the softball coach, the players, the Indy Fuel hockey coach. Holy smokes, how cool was that? Make sure you tell me in gym class which your favorite surprise was.